I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up to Hov. I never looked up to them. The Chris got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them.
Hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea, hot tea.
They said never gave up. You need to pause on all that ICEMAN real quick because Hov is back. They said Jay-Z is responding to Drake, Nicki Minaj, Dame Dash, Oschino, Jaguar Wright. We got to check this out right now. He did a freestyle tonight. Let's check this out.
The leprechauns have magically run out of planes. Your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game. You had to cash cow and thunk it. Was you who punked his? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I spill on you suckers, I mauling you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name. You ever heard of a wonderkin? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get underskin? I really get underskin. Ask how I'm playing. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence, nigga, straight. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. You was wondering why I do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrists get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up to Hov. I never looked up to them. The Chris got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go first, man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend. Not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees. S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I say you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
All right, so he did an intro to You Don't Know. And Hov was spitting, man. Let's address some of these bars, all right? And also, I had to put this in real quick, so I'm gonna put this in before we talk about the bars and break some stuff down. I see a lot of people saying, hold on. A month ago, Jay-Z said he don't think battles should be a part of hip hop. Now it looks like he's back on the front line. And some people are like, Hov, you gotta make up your mind. Is battling not good for hip hop? Or is it only not good when you not involved? All right. So let's get to breaking down some of these bars as well. All right. So I have to be a Hovenger today because I saw people on Twitter taking notes. I don't even feel like these notes is good enough because I was listening to the bars and I pretty much understood what he was talking about. Now the Nicki Minaj thing, I see some people really didn't write it, but when he was kind of talking about you know, your kids, and then he stumbled over. I think he was talking about Nicki at that point. I don't know the shot he was trying to take, but if y'all know, some people have tried to say things about Nicki Minaj's son.
Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
I feel like Jay kind of wanted to let that slip, but he held himself and he started stumbling over his words a little bit. I don't know if that was purposefully so he wouldn't have to go that far. It might have just been a warning like, hey, Nicki, chill out. I could say some stuff about you, because y'all know Nicki been going hard. She been posting pictures. She been talking about his personal life, his family. And some people feel like she aligned with the Republican side of the party just because she has an issue with Jay and she's in fear of her life. That's some of the things being said. And you also heard Jay talking about some politics, you know, I'm only governed by God, yada, yada, yada. So he was actually trying to get political with these bars as well. Also, I think it was a double thing. They're giving this to Jaguar Wright when he was like that lady on that stuff again. Or that lady back on that stuff. I think that was a shot at Nicki Minaj too, but you could say it was about Jaguar Wright because after that, you know, he said Questlove introduced me to Jaguar Wright. I don't know why I still mess with him, but I feel like you could have fit that in for Nicki because everybody been trying to say Nicki is on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They said he was talking about Oschino when he said Hov appeared to be taking a shot at his stutter, rapping that nut a nigga is stuttering again, or still stuttering.
That nut ass nigga still stuttering.
If y'all watch the interviews with Oschino, he be doing a lot of stuttering. And so yeah, that could have been a shot at him as well. Of course, when he said the Chatty Patties is back, you know, talking again, he was talking about Dame. Y'all know Chatty Patty is his thing.
And Chatty Patty down on his luck again.
He also said something about dude's teeth is tumbling out of their mouth, but somehow I done it. Of course, he talking about Dame teeth falling out of his mouth.
His teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a
But let's save this one for last. Let's get to the Drake bars, okay? And so y'all remember in Janice STF, Drake said the jig is up, okay? And so Jay said, my next update, the jig is up. N-word. I'm up 10, wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Dudes look up to Hov, I never looked up to them.
Nigga, I'm up 10, wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up to Hov, I never looked up to them. The Crutches got your publishing gangster, go talk tough to them.
Okay? And if y'all listen to what Drake was saying on the album a few times, he talked about, you know, I would take the money instead of the meeting. Y'all know that thing where they was like, yo, would you take, what was it, $100,000 or a meeting with Jay? And Drake was like, yo, I'll take the money. Okay? And also a few times Drake said, hey, y'all go to Hov to get clearance and for advice. I don't look up to none of them. And Jay is saying, I'm Jay. Of course they look up to me. And also, you can't talk that money talk with me. He's saying, I'm up 10. When he said, I'm up 10, I think he was talking about 10 Billy. All right. Now, obviously, I can't source how much money Jay-Z got, but I see dudes on YouTube who try to act like Jay ain't got no money. But once again, it's a few guys in the industry who can really talk that money talk, right? It's Diddy, Jay, Drake, and I don't know, maybe Russell Simmons, but Russell Simmons don't talk. But these is the guys in hip hop who we know is really getting that money, okay? And so yeah, when they do that money thing, and Jay been doing, look, Jay been doing the money talk for over 30, 40 years, right? So it's just certain things that Jay can say and you just feel it because we know Jay is really Jay. You know, Jay is the pinnacle of success in hip hop. And so yeah, man, some bars. Y'all go back and rewind this, see if y'all picked up anything else, but I wanted to get this to y'all. I don't care how late it is. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Hov responding to all of the haters. He was just saving it up. He was taking notes, similar to what Drake did, right? Heard a lot of people talking, and said, okay, I'm gonna jot down a few notes and I got a few bars for y'all.